saved by the goalkeeper. And she finished it. Hello guys, welcome to our Sunday live stream. Today we have got a Cosmopolitan special. We've got Sandzak facing off against Sporting Club Eintracht, which is about to kick off behind us, about 5 or 10 minutes. And then at 4 p.m, we have the prolific Misil FC in a promotion battle against Central Park Rangers. So Sandzak, if you saw last week, they lost 3-0 to Japan. It was a miserable weekend for them last week. They went down to 10 men. They're definitely going to be looking to bounce back from that. Currently sitting in the table 4 points. They've won 1, drawn 1, lost 1. They are facing off against Sporting Club Eintracht, who have not just had a miserable weekend, but a miserable season so far. They've lost all 3 of their games. They're bottom of the table. So definitely a fantastic opportunity for Sandzak to bounce back today. And let's get started and have a look at our Sandzak starting lineup. We have Adol Alikit, the goalkeeper. We have Adil Selimanovic. We have Agim Majaj. We have Amahon Abalete. Asmir Ivanovic. Darko Drinkic. We have the young, talented Mirza Sabovic, the centre midfielder. The number 1 goalkeeper, Arslan Dasic. We have number 2 at the back, Amir Hot, normally in at the right back. We have Emir Bakovic leading the line. Number 4, Florent Joppa, normally find him in the centre of the midfield. And Almas Kojic, actually he's going to be suspended this week, but I'm sure he's going to be on the bench watching proceedings today eagerly. We have the winger, Esmir Vucetovic. Ahmed Todik back. He was away last week. They missed him in the middle, Sandzak, and he's back today, the centre midfielder. We have Haris Sabovic, the very attacking-minded centre forward. Masai Sekic, who certainly is a danger on the attack. He had a bad week last week, but I'll be looking to bounce back from that. We have Sanal Samanovic in the middle. We have Haris Orahavik, the attacking midfielder. Mirza Hot, the centre back, rock at the back. The captain and veteran, Medin Sekic. And there is our Sandzak lineup, looking to bounce back in their race for promotion after their 3-0 defeat against Japan, facing bottom of the table at Sporting Club Eintracht. They will not have a better chance to get a win this season than today. And you can see, guys, over by Sandzak, they've got a great setup today. They've got a tent, flags, music, they've got an announcer. Really terrific to see. They've got such a strong, vibrant community, FC Sandzak. And as I was saying, it was a tough week for them last week. They let in a goal very early to FC Japan. Went down to 10 men in the second half, but they certainly had good chances. Messiah Sekic hit the bar with an unbelievable strike, and it just wasn't his day. He went on to miss a penalty as well. But what a dangerous player Messiah Sekic is. And you know when he's on his day, as he has in the past, he's going to get some goals. And I know they've got Kojic, number 6 Kojic is going to be suspended today for the red card. I think Kemal Hot also suspended, and he's actually going to come over and help talk me through the lineup. And so I'm just going to go muted for a second. So I get the lineup from Kemal Hot, guys. No, it's okay, you're good. Number 13.
Broj 13, Papucci. Broj 21, Hot. Broj 19, Bujan. Idemo dalje, naš brat. Bio. Number 15, Amel Hot. Osmica, Amar Dodić. Desetka, Haris Šabović, koji iz Pensilvanije dolazi da igra utakmicu. Bravo, Harise, majstore! I tu je mladi Veselin Čokić i devetka Fero Šabović. Ajde, majstor, ajmo jedan aplauz za drugi tim. I tamo je naš čuveni Esmir Vučetović koji se ne predaje. Bravo, Esmire! Ajmo aplauz za naše momke. Sandzak.
Okay, thanks so much, Kemal. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, get me off. All right, guys, we just got the starting lineup for Sandzak. Thank you to Kemal Hart, who unfortunately is suspended today, so he's going to have to now walk off the field, but he's giving me the starting lineup. We have some new signings as well in there, last-minute signings. We've got in goal Dasic. Centre back we've got Mirza Hot and Papucci. Left back we have Leo. Right back we're gonna have Jimmy. Centre midfield we're gonna have Amir Hot and Amar Todic. On the left wing we're gonna have Vušetovic. In the middle we're gonna have Haris Sabovic in the attacking midfield position. Messiah Sekic on the right, and Fero Duro Sabovic leading the line.
Hoću da pozdravim našega čuvenoga koji je nekad igrao i to dobro igrao. Ajde, aplauz Baki. Idemo sa Sandzak.
Sorry, we're a little delayed in the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Eintracht just getting their final instructions from their coach. And then the proceedings will be underway. And guys, just a reminder, this is not the only Cosmopolitan League game we have today. We are going to have Missile FC against Central Park Rangers, who we saw both those teams last week, both promotion hunters. And as we know in Missile in particular, there's always goals. There's not been less than 6 goals in the game, and I know that just from speaking with some friends in the soccer community this week, they're already building a bit of a fan base just from the Game of Frame audience, which is very well deserved because they are an incredibly entertaining team to watch. So cannot wait for that Missile FC game at 4 p.m. And it actually was Eintracht who last week Missile put to the sword, running out 5-1 winners. So the generally elite goals, definitely with Sandzak's attacking lineup of Haris Sabovic in the middle, Vustovic on the left wing, Messiah Sekic on the right, and Duro Sabovic leading it. It's a lot of talent to deal with. And Eintracht is finally taken to the field. And the proceedings are about to get underway. And that music is coming from the Sandzak tent. Well, as I said, they got such a great setup there, Sandzak. They got flags. I think they've got an announcer with a microphone. It's a really great community and feel very lucky we get to cover it. I think actually the delay may be that our linesmen have not shown up yet. Well, I think I can just see them getting their final equipment on, and this is becoming a little bit of a regular occurrence in the Cosmopolitan League. And Sandzak actually, in particular, felt aggrieved by a late linesman last week. It was Japan who scored, if you remember, that early goal in the opening minute. And the linesman who was meant to be on Sandzak's half has shown up late. And I never actually watched it back carefully enough to see if it was indeed offside, but Sandzak felt so. And the linesman very sheepishly arrived at the touchline as Japan was celebrating the goal at that end. But the officials are now taking to the field. We got a couple of new signings in that Sandzak defence. We have Leo at left back, Papucci and Leo both made their debuts last week. Papucci in the central defence, and Jimmy also started last week on the right defence. And the music has stopped, and the game is about to begin. Referee doing his final checks, and we are off and underway. Sandzak in the blue, Eintracht in the stripy red and white. And can Sandzak bounce back from their defeat last week against bottom of the table? And Jurek Sarovic with an early touch, looking to cut it back into Vustovic. And Jimmy giving it back to Amir Todek with his first touch, and of course back in the side after being absent last week. And a really important player in the middle for them, Todek. And it's Eintracht's first bit playing the ball. It's just gone out for a throw-in. Tossed down the line, but Mirzahot anticipating it well. And it's back with Jimmy. Here comes Mirza Sekic, and he's got Vustovic on the left, and he's looking to set him away. Well anticipated by the right back. But Mirza Sekic not giving up on it. That one's just going to go out. But Mirza Sekic, he's certainly going to want to bounce back. As I say, it was not a happy game for him last week. So he didn't play badly. Hit the bar with an unbelievable strike in the first half. Had a one-on-one saved, and then unfortunately just blazed a penalty over. But overall, good performance. Just couldn't do it in the final third. But first game we saw, he coolly took 2 penalties. So big threat. And Leo put him under some pressure, but just a little too much for the referee's liking. And it's going to be an Eintracht throw. And he's going to look down the line. Leo alert to it. But he's been closed down, and Eintracht here. Decent chance. It's bent in. Mirzahot getting a first touch in it, and Dasic watching it very carefully. Gratefully receiving. Leo into Todek. Todek wearing the captain's armband today. Hopeful ball up to Sekic. And Amir Hot is sitting in the middle today alongside Todek. And Amir Hot, normally we see him out in the fullback position. So moving a bit further forwards. Those new signings taking the defensive spots. Todek doing well to give it out to Hot. He's got a bit of space here, Hot. And Vustovic had just hesitated his run to stay on side. It was the right idea by Amir Hot. And those of you familiar with our Cosmopolitan League broadcasts probably can tell that it's a very rare phenomenon for us today, and that is not raining cats and dogs on us, which is a tremendous relief. Last Sunday in particular was floods of biblical proportions, but we made it through. It looks like we're going to escape any rain, knock wood. Set along through the middle, and it's set back by the Eintracht. Leo doing well to get a foot in. And Papucci giving it back to Dasic, coolly. Back to Mizho, and you can see on the far side, Sandzak have also brought their own announcer as well as bringing us in. I really appreciate Sandzak with the double, and it's great that tent setup over there. Here's Haris Sabovic, and there's a collision between the Eintracht players. The referee waving play on, and here's Vustovic. He's gonna look for Mirza Sekic. Can get the pass, but here comes Jimmy, and Jimmy's breaking into the box. Well read by the Eintracht defender, but positive play by the right back there. And Eintracht's defence has really been their liability this season. They've let in 12 goals in their first 3 games. Only scoring 2 as well. And he's got some space there in the middle, and it was not a good pass by the Eintracht player, but number 10 suddenly finding an enormous gap between Hot and Jimmy, the right back. Up to Sabovic. Vuštik looking over the top. He mishit it, Sabovic, but it finds Durovic Sabovic. Leo coming out, and it's a good ball by Leo. And Durovic Sabovic sets it back to Haris Sabovic. And it's a well hit strike out wide, just pushed just a little bit off Sekic, but Sekic was also straight a fraction offside. You see we've got a good turnout in the background. Sandzak in particular bringing out a good group. And the reserves won 3-0 comfortably before this game. See up long then, Todic, bring it down. Arasavic giving out to Leo with a bit of space to run into. And he's cutting inside Leo. Give it to Haris. Todic. And he's taking it long, Todic, and keeper just scrambling for a second, wide in the end. Decently enough hit. Papucci watching it carefully, and back to Dasic. Ammo Hot just trying to help it on. Both sides just struggling to find any real rhythm on the ball, and that was late there by Sekic. And the referee's just going to give him a warning. Papucci's one in the middle, and Sandzak will try and break it. It's a good ball out. And Durovic Sabovic out to Haris Sabovic. Cuts inside his right. Just got sometimes by 9 track, but it's given to Durovic Sabovic. And it's not a good pass to Vustovic, and they've wasted it at Sandzak. It was a good chance there. Good initial pass by Papucci from the centre-back position out to Durovic Sarovic, but not capitalising on it. Yeah, switching it out, and it's a lovely touch by Sekic. It's still bouncing around. So Sekic showing what he can do there with just a great first time reverse pass on the volley. Mirza Hot with a clattering tackle in behind, but he got the man first, and the referee's going to give him a yellow for that. He did get the ball, Mirza Hot, but I think the referee just judging he came in through the back. And Mirza Hot, the first player of the day to pick up a yellow. And of course they have Koziek, the number 6. Got sent off last week, centre back. So you just want to be a little careful, Sandzak. And Eintracht will just launch this in. Whipped in, Mirza Hot getting his back on it more than everything. And Leo completing the clearance. Touch on the line, Vustovic. Bring it down, it's going to be Sandzak throw. So we complete the first 10 minutes of the game. Been cagey, both teams just struggling to find their flow. That's a great ball out from Todic to Jimmy, and he's got some space to drive forwards now, Jimmy. 4 blue shirts in around the area, and he's still going, Jimmy. And he's gone down. Referee not calling anything. Jimmy covering a lot of ground there. That was a super pass by Ahmed Todic out to Jimmy though. And they really did miss him last week, Sandzak. And Mirza Hot getting up really well there. There's an Eintracht player down, he's holding his head. And now holding up play, I think Mirza Hot just unintentionally just got him in the back of the head. And Sandzak very sportingly kicking out. A little surprised the referee didn't blow his whistle there, because the player went down immediately holding his head. And looks like he's going to actually have to probably take a quick breather, number 16. Mirza Hot, certainly a big man. He's probably about 6'2", 6'3". If he comes in the back, you certainly know it. And then number 16 will go and take a break. Restart, drop ball, and off we go. Here's Papucci, and he's not slowing down, looking for Vustovic. Vustovic just letting the ball, couldn't get it under a spell. It's good. Vustovic quick. Intercepts the ball. He's coming in on his right foot. Eintracht just crowding him out. And cleared long. Todic doing well there to come away with that ball. There's still someone down. Looks like Vistrovic. He's back on his feet now. And Eintracht will play on. Papucci bringing that down really well. Here comes Leo. Holding off the first tackle. And it's come off of a hand there. The referee not calling it though. And the tempo of the game just picking up a little bit. Good tackle there by Mirza Hot. And Papucci, who looks like a very cool customer with the ball. It's always a big plus for a centre back. Savage giving it back to Papucci, and a nice give and go with Todic. Todic's giving up to Sekic. And Sekic, he's a great ball through, and Amir Holt is through here. The race on, the number 22 and Eintracht doing really well, just recover. And Amir Hot shepherding it out for a corner. It's a great pass through to Amir Hot there, just didn't have the legs. Sandzak with the first corner of the game. Some big men up there in the box. They got some height with Amir Hot and Amir Todic, sorry, and Mirza Hot, and it's a bounce around in there. Forward to Todic. And nice volley out by Amir Hot. And Jimmy looking to get back in, and it's not got past the near post. They're going to have another throw, Sandzak. First change, Sandzak. Looks like it's the young man Mirza Sabovic who's come on. But here comes Eintracht now, looking to break. And Leo stopped and called for offside, and the linesman obliged. I think it's Japa who's come on for Amir Hot. Just a little overhit there for Japa though, but one back well by Sekic. And he's looking in behind for Jurabek Savic again. Jurabek Savic's done well to wrestle him off, and then he's got caught behind. And the referee's going to give a deserved yellow card there. He's did really well, that Jurabek Savic, to wrestle it off. He's holding his knee by looks of it. Didn't get caught from behind. But this is a very appetising position for Sandzak. About 20 yards out. And he's back on his feet, Jurabek Savic. And we've got Vuštovic and Papucci standing over it. With 4 men in the wall. Papucci steps up, and it's right into the wall. He's going to fall back to Todic though, and he's hit it, and it's dropped. And Mirza Hot from point blank couldn't apply the finishing touch. It was a really loose spill by the keeper, and Sandzak should be ahead. First clear cut of the game, free the team. Clear cut chance. That's a lovely touch there by Sekic, bringing it down. And they're just starting to hit their flow Sandzak. Second again with majestic aerial control. Here's Jurek Sabovic, and he's looked in, and it's Haris Sabovic. He's in the box, flicking it back, and it's in! Messiah Sekic, bouncing back from the miserable weekend last Saturday with a goal. And Sandzak getting their deserved opener. Been threatening for the last 5 minutes. Haris Sabovic with a great awareness in the area, giving it back to the poacher, Messiah Sekic. And no chance for the goalkeeper. And that is Sekic's third goal of the season. And here's Amir Todic looking for Vustovic, but they weren't on the same wavelength. Vustovic had come for it short. And Eintracht player does well there, just put the little nutmeg on Vustovic. And Amir Todic getting a good foot in there. And here's Jurek Sabovic. And he was looking in behind for Sekic. It wasn't a good pass though. And that wasn't either. It's going to be a Sandzak throw again. On the line, and here comes Messiah Sekic. And he's looking for Haris Sabovic just over hit, but Sabovic certainly has the legs on the keeper there, and he's going to dink it back in. No one in that area. Jurek Sabovic had gone to the near post. I tried looking over the top, but Papucci comfortable to just cover that space and shepherd it back to Dasic. Jimmy looking down the line for Jurek Sabovic, who's been playing off that last man the whole game so far. And Haris Sabovic taking a breather, and is Bakovic coming on to lead the line. Jimmy giving it back to Amir Todic. Looking for a early pass to Bakovic. Here's Mirza Hot coming away with it nicely, and going down. The referee calling against him, and he's still down Hot, but the referee playing it on, and Dasic having to come off his line. And Todic, who's battled really well in there. And Mirza Hot back on his feet and doing well there to clear that one out. And Joppa there getting a leg in. And Haris Sabovic doing well to just get possession of it and getting hauled down. Play back into Joppa. Just ran away from the first touch, but Jimmy, who's looked very lively, the right back, coming back with it again. Switched out by Eintracht. And he's got away with it, the right back, coming forward. They haven't really had any possession, Eintracht, in the Sandzak half. And it's another wayward pass, and that's exactly why. They just haven't been able to find any passes to the striker's feet so far. It's a great one too, between Papucci and Todic. Pucci just got caught a little bit late there. And Leo giving it back to Vušetović. And it's just went out again. And it's been frustrating start to the game for Vušetović. And that's a poor pass, and Vušetovic's got it. Dangerous area, and he got taken down when he was trying to receive the 1-2 with Harasavic, but the referee not interested. Waving play on. They've wasted it again though, Eintracht, and they're going to have to do better with it if they're going to get away back into this game. Todic just holding on to that.
Kao što znate, trenutno rezultate 1-0 za Sandzak, strelac Čekić, Messi Čekić.
And that's another collision there. Bakovic closing down. Eintracht now moving it around well, and it's a searching cross into the striker, and he's almost got a touch, and it's gone right in! Eintracht from nothing, getting the ball back level. It's their first real moment of quality in the Sandzak half. And they had the equaliser. There's a good cross in, and on the half volley, the centre forward looked like getting the slightest touches, but looping it over the goalkeeper beautifully. And it's back at square one for Sandzak. Sandzak will feel very frustrated. They really have had better of this half so far. It's really was Eintracht's first real chance, but it's a well taken one. But if Sandzak want promotion chances, this really is a game they have to win. They've sitting 8th in the table right now on 4 points, with a game in hand on a lot of teams. But they've won one, drawn one, lost one. And Amir Todic having a collision there, but switched out to Jimmy. And him and Sekic just not on the same wavelength there. And Vušetović is going to take a break, and it's like it's Sanal Salmanovic who will join the proceedings. And it's like it'll just be a straight up switch with Salmanovic coming on the left wing. By Mirzahout, and Sekic looking in for Harasavic, and it's back to Sekic, and he's through Sekic! 2-1! What a superb bit of play by Sekic and Harasavic there. And Sekic is back in the mood this weekend. And that's also Haris Sabovic's second assist. And that was a superb bit of play by both of them. And Sandzak didn't stay level for long. And it's like Orohovac has also joined the proceedings now as well.
Hey, let's keep him there! Keep him there! Keep him in that half!
So it's
2-1, Selac oba gola mladi Čekić. Bravo, bravo, bravo Sandzak, samo naprijed.
that may actually have been Orohovac who got the assist there actually. Instead of, no, sorry, I think it was Haris Sabovic. Jimmy, just giving it back to Todic. Good touch inside with Masai Sekic. And he's looking in behind Haris Sabovic. May have been offside. The keeper came out anyway to take any chances. Leo doing really well to close that. And Todic with a high hand and almost setting away Masai Sekic. And the way Sekic is going, and how much the game's left, to fancy him for a hat-trick, and that was a little bit late by Papucci, but referee not interested in Ahmed Todic. Searching out, and Samanovic steaming forward and left. He's got a bit of space. Haris Sabovic is in the middle. And he's cutting in Samanovic on his right foot. Back to Orohovac. He's just taking a little bit too long on the ball there, and Eintracht doing well to win that back. And some gaps maybe about to opening, but it's a loose play by Eintracht. And here's Orohovac back in it. He's still got Haris Sabovic. It's not onside, and he's lost it. Orohovac again. And Eintracht, I mean, they got a good first goal, and they do offer some threat. They only got one against Misil last week as well, but they look like they could threaten for a few more at stages. Sandzak already had one warning from the goal. They're definitely going to want to extend this margin. Certainly look capable of doing so. Amir Hot is entering the proceedings again. Orohovac just taking a break, maybe got a little bit hurt. Sekic giving it to Amir Todic. And Jimmy tracking back there, well, they're the right back. And Joppa just came in on the back there. Eintracht taking that early, and just Todic getting it out. And that's going to be Sandzak thrown. And guys, just a reminder, this is not the only Cosmopolitan League action we have today. 4 PM, we are going to have Misil FC facing off against Central Park Rangers. Promotion battle special. Both those teams really a must-win game, particularly for Misil, if they want to really contend for those promotion spots. And the skipper, Ahmed Todic, taking a breather. And Vucetovic coming back on. And Samanovic, he's done a 1-2 there with Sabovic. Looking in for Vucetovic. And he's cut in on his left, and he just slipped as he hit it. Some good footwork there by Vucetovic. That would have been quite a reintroduction. And Haris Sabovic has been excellent in that centre forward position, been a super tired man. Excellent interchanges with his teammates. There's another great 1-2 there with Samanovic, and 2 assists to his names already. Pucci headed there off of Eintracht. And he's got 2 options in the box, the winger. Hitting it low, and it's taken first time! And it's a whisker wide. Sandzak hearts were in the mouth for a sec. Winger doing well, and it was a good strike, just a fraction wide. And it's been that right side where the danger has really been mostly from Eintracht. Some nice feet there from Samanovic. Into Vustovic, who's moved in centre field and looking for a delightful outside the foot through ball. Just got intercepted though. And good pressure there by Sandzak to win it back. And here comes Masai Sekic. 2 goals to his name already. And he just overran that one a little bit. Sekic just got a little, I think, knee in the back after that tackle. He's still just bent over. But here comes Samanovic. Ricocheted off him. We're in the final 10 minutes of this first half. Sandzak definitely been the better team, but Eintracht has shown a threat. And here they come again, Eintracht. Bit of space in the middle. Looking out for the 7. Vustovic getting a good foot in there. First back with Eintracht, and that's a lovely turn. And Leo easily dealing with that one. Pucci dinking it up to Vustovic. That's a good tackle by the number 22. They're looking back in Eintracht. It's a good little spell for Eintracht. And he's going to whip that in, but it's not a good ball. And that's ricocheted off Jimmy, and it's fallen to the box. And may have just wanted to take that first time that Eintracht attacker opted to take a first touch instead and overran it. Vustovic battling for a while, and he just got pushing from behind there. And he's got a booking for that as well, the number 7. And Haris Sabovic has been excellent at the heart of both Sandzak's goals. Taking a break, and Durovic Savic going back to the centre forward position, it looks like. Play out hot, looking early for Sekic. Accepted. And they've looked more compact in defence, Eintracht, than last week against Missil FC. Pace of those Missil FC attackers really gave them a lot of trouble. It's been the give and goes from Sandzak today that's been the bane of Eintracht. And that is just hoofed out and over the fence. And guys, whilst we wait, we're going to have a very exciting little halftime show. As some of you may have known, because I'm not short of boasting about it, I've got a very exciting 2012 travel team, Arsenal girls travel team. We just had a game actually right before this game. at Randall's Island, and a few of my girls are stuck around. We're going to have a little half-time interview with them. A few of the 2012 Arsenal girls. So stick around as you have your half-time oranges. And here comes Sandzak though, and it's a 2-on-1. Samanovic driving on the left. He's got Fero Durovic-Savic in the middle. Samanovic, it's a little overhit, but here's Sekic on the right. Back to Durovic-Savic, and he's laced it over the bar. Samanovic just overhit that initial pass, and the chance was lost a little bit. Final few minutes of this half. And Sandzak looking for another goal. It's a decent looking ball in behind, just a little overhit by Vuštović. Sekic always looking for that in behind pass. Just hearing as well from the Borgetto manager that Borgetto winning 7-3 against Williamsburg FC, Williamsburg International, sorry. So Borgetto, that's be 5 wins out of 5 for them. And they won their title battle last week, if you tuned in last Sunday evening, against Central Park Rangers. So they're 3 points ahead of Central Park Rangers at the moment, having won every game Borgetto. And they're certainly looking very strong favourites to be the title winners. If Missile FC can take points off of Central Park in the game at 4 p.m. that would be covering that, certainly would put Borgetto in a very, very strong position for the second half of this season. And Borgetto, incidentally, they have played most of the tougher teams in the league as far as the results would reflect so far. They've got still at FC Japan to go, but they beat Missile, they beat Central Park Rangers. It'll be Sandzak and Japan, really, from the looks of the results, who will really be the last 2 significant tests for Borgetto. But then again, Coach Ivo was saying, of course, now they're the number ones, Borgetto, and having won every game, they really are the team to beat, and they're going to be going up against some extra energy, and that does add the challenge. Here's Vuštović, and Sekic's onside, and he's on a hat-trick. He's coming in the middle. Can he get a hat-trick? And it's just gone past the post. Sekic. Vuštović slipping him through. Super. And Sekic has been looking for that pass all game. And he's still going to have plenty of time left to get that hat-trick, Sekic. And I would have to say, almost if I was a betting man, I would almost put it above 50-50 with that guy's finishing. Pucci, reading that ball well. And that's good pressure there by Sandzak. And Sekic, first touch just took you away from him. And Durovic-Savic just trying to get his teammates to press that ball high. And Eintracht, can they fashion out one more chance in this half, Eintracht? It's a loose pass there. But that is as well by Hot. And it's that right side again, which has been the trouble for Sandzak. Whipped back in, brought down, and he couldn't get the volley. intercepting it well. Giving it to Sekic. And nicely worked there by Sandzak and Durovic Savic. Giving it. And that's a little bit loose there. And Mirza hot. Just going to try and shepherd that out and doing so successfully. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this broadcast. And if you're on the YouTube page, hit the subscribe button. We have got so much exciting soccer coming to you this fall. And we go in at half-time, 2-1. Sandzak head. And guys, I'm very pleased to announce we're going to have some of our Arsenal girls right now for an interview. Let's have a look, before we bring them, let's have a quick look at some of the goals they've scored this season. They've done terrific work. And let's have a look.
Go, Cyrus! Go, Cyrus! Go, Cyrus! Go, Elizabeth!
Go, Sophia, go! Go, Brenda, go! All you!
Go! Oh!
Yeah, Brenda! Yeah, Brenda! Woo!
Guys, and here we have 4 of the 2012 Arsenal players. We have Myla, Hannah, Elizabeth and Amali. So girls, who can remember, what was our score today right before this game?
3-1. I don't know.
3-1. Amali, you did so good in defence. What do you think the team has done well so far this season?
Spreading out.
Oh, spreading out, right? We've been spreading out good. And what about when we're defending? Why do you think it is we're only letting 1 goal today and only 1 goal last week?
Because we're not letting the defenders go behind us.
Yeah, very good point. Yeah, and so Marley normally plays right back. And guys, who has a favourite soccer player here?
Not me.
Hannah, who's your favourite soccer player?
I like Kristen Press.
What do you like about Christian Press?
I don't know. She's quick. She scores goals.
Yeah, Christian Press is a great player. And what about Elizabeth? Who is your favourite team? Who do you support?
I support Arsenal.
What is it you like about Arsenal?
Well, they're really quick on the ball, and they don't take too much time on it.
And how happy does it make all you girls that we happen to be called Arsenal as well as a travel team?
So we liked Arsenal before that we were named Arsenal. So when we found out that we were going to be called Arsenal, we were so surprised.
It is a very nice surprise for me as well. All right, girls, you practice very hard and you play very hard, but I do notice sometimes when we're not practicing, I can hear English accents going on in the background, which is funny because as far as I remember, all of you are born in America. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, Game and Frame is expanding rather quickly, and we're looking to hire a new commentator.
Yeah, no.
So right now we are actually going to do auditions with you 3, and girls, you should be very nervous because Game and Frame. How many $1 million do Game and Frame commentators get paid, Jacob? A lot, like $3 million. So if you win this contest, you could get $3 million. You could buy all the Arsenal shirts you want, whatever it is, all the football boots. Okay? Who would like to go first? Hannah, you want to give it a go? And I've given you some nice to prepare, Hannah. All right? Mm-hmm. Let's have a listen. Set the stage for us.
Kristen Press is coming forward. Oh my word, she does it. What a sensational strike by Kristen Press. It dipped and it served and it found the back of the net.
That was superb, Hannah. Oh my Lord, girls, you've got a tough challenge ahead. The $3 million in my back pocket, Hannah, it's already half in your pocket. No, you can't see it yet, Myla. You don't see the money until you're hired. All right, Myla, you are next. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, I feel like you've got some nasty plan, Miley, if you want to go last. But let's see. All right, Elizabeth.
The ball's bouncing around and it drops to White. She's finished it. Ellen White, in the last minute of stoppage time, has won the World Cup for England. And the first time in 55 long years, England has won the World Cup.
You know what? Hearing those words, England's won a World Cup, is very hard for me to believe that because I've never heard it in my whole life. But the way you said it, Elizabeth, I really did believe it had happened. And I'm starting to wonder, girls, do you think you're practicing English accents more than you're practicing soccer? Because these are really good so far.
Not really.
Not really? Okay, all right, that's good to hear. Very good, Elizabeth. Oh my, I'm kind of split. All right, Myla, you last. I'm very anxious why you gone last. Come on in closer, Myla. Come in close. Come over here, Myla, so I can get your mic. You ready? Remember, no curse words, Myla, all right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
And Crystal, wait, who's that?
Dad, you said it right.
Oh.
She's an American player.
And Crystal Dunn makes an absolute cruncher of a tackle. I felt that one from here. She's a rock at the back.
That was superb as well. Do you know what is a crunch of a tackle? Do you know what that is?
No.
It means it's a really hard tackle, which actually, Myla, it's kind of ironic you have that, because how many bruises do you think you've given to other players so far this season with your very hard, but I would say generally fair tackling?
At least 60.
At least 60, oh my Lord. If you're going up against Myla, you need to get a health insurance plan. Well, girls, all three of you did really well. I'm going to have to call it a draw. And unfortunately, we can't hire 3 commentators all at the same time, which means I have to keep the $3 million for myself. But the good news is I'll show up to the next game in a really nice car. Does that sound good?
No.
All right, okay.
But I knew you were lying.
All right. Yeah, you too. Okay, and lastly, girls, what are you guys most excited for the rest of Arsenal's spring season?
I'm just excited for the rest is that we're going to win and we're going to do better than we've ever done before.
What about you, Elizabeth? What are you excited for?
I'm excited to play Dusk because last time we won, but all the other times we lost. So I think they'll be ready for us this time, and I think it will be a good matchup.
Yeah, they're a very good team, Dusty. We're very lucky we get to play such a good team. Well, either of you two got anything you're excited about, Myla and Marley?
Anna, I'm excited because we've been doing really great, and I'm guessing we're going to win a lot of games.
I think so. I think you keep doing the right things. We keep playing the right way. I think we will. What about you, Myla? What are you excited for? Are you excited for more crunching tackles? Anything else?
I like to kill people.
Oh my Lord, Myla! Myla, I didn't teach you that, all right? Is there anything else you're excited for besides crunching and maiming players? Is there anything else you're excited for this season?
To play Asphalt Green because, wait, we won again.
Yeah, we played them last week, Myla. But what else? Yeah, anything else you're excited for besides playing the team we already played and crunching and maiming?
No.
No, everything. Okay. All right, girls, very good job. And you know what? Why don't you finish? Show the people at home your Arsenal cheer. Loud and proud.
Wait, the whole one?
What you decide, Elizabeth? The captain decides.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Wait, we need it.
No, that's all right. We don't need the balls. We don't need any cooling. Okay, here we go, guys.
1, 2, 3. Arsenal! 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 We fight till the end!
All right. Well done, guys. Very good. Thank you for coming by, guys, and well played today. All right, guys. That was the Arsenal 2012, guys. And I'm actually hoping that we can stream them very shortly in a weekend or two. They are playing really exciting soccer. They've been hidden for too long, so long as we can get ourselves another commentator, I cannot commentate and coach, really hoping we can get them on. And would actually love to hear in the comments, guys, which impression you thought was the best, the first, second, or third. I'm alarmed by how good they are. They've clearly been practicing a lot on that accent. But we are back now, guys, to the action on the field. About to start the second half.
Thank you.
Good job, Hannah. No problem. See you later. Well done, Hannah. Yeah, Sky Sports. Be around Sky Sports. You keep it. You keep it. All right. And we return to second half. Very well poised the game. Sandzak definitely been the stronger team, but just a 1-goal lead. And Eintracht have threatened on the attack. And looks like we are lining up how we went in. We've got Dasic in goal, Mirza Hot and Papucci at centre back, Jimmy at the right back, Leo left back. It's Japa, Todic and Vucetovic in the middle, Salmanovic on the left wing, Sekic on the right wing, and Durovic Savic leading the line. And off we go for this second half. Must-win game for Sandzak if they want to be in that promotions battle. And I'm sure they'll be looking out here at the guys for a third goal to get a comfortable lead.
I told her to ad-lib, it's coming home.
And Todic with an early looking ball over to Durovic Savic. That's played back into the middle. And it's a long ball out wide. It's gone out for a goal kick. Good. That's a loose pass there up with Eintracht again. Some slightly threatening clouds overhead with the amount of rain we've had on us the past couple of weeks at Randalls. We've not put it past it to open up the heavens. Eintracht searching forwards. Mirza Hot clearing about, hit the shins. Back with Papucci. Here's Samanovic. Todic giving it to Sekic. And Sekic looks to slip away Durovic Savic, the centre back. Was luck to it, and the centre backs have done well actually closing off that through ball in the large part. And here they come, Eintracht. Japa getting a good foot on it, back with Japa again. Sekic, he's been played onside by the centre-back, and he's got some space to draw into. Durovic Savic, Samanovic on the box, and couldn't find anyone. And Papucci doing very well. He's very assured, the centre-back, on and off the ball, and he's looking for it back through Papucci. That's Samanovic, and Samanovic coming into the corner of the box. Looking for the finish, and it's hit the side netting. Sorry, that was Vucetovic on the left side. It's a decent effort by Vucetovic. Nice interchange with Papucci. Papucci getting a strong head on it. And Sekic and Savic again looking for that ball behind. Sekic just forcing it a little bit there. And coming back Eintracht. And some nice feet there by number 3. Mirza Hot just putting his foot for it, but then caught very hard in the after tackle. And he got a hard hit there, Mr. Sekic. The referee actually calling it back for Eintracht. He tried to play an advantage. But it looks like he's clutching his arm, Hot. There was quite a collision. He's still down, up on his feet. And Eintracht will have the free kick, about 40 yards out. He's going to go for the strike, and it's decently hit. A few feet over the bar, but not a bad effort. Had Dasic worried for a second. Mirza still just stretching, trying to get that arm loosened up a bit. And Eintracht have it back. Just losing it again though. And Todic trying to switch it back. But Eintracht, the defence is sitting a little deeper now. That's late on Durovic-Savic. And the referee is calling that one back. And Durovic-Savic still down. He got caught late there. He's back on his feet now, Durovic-Savic, and Todic and Papucci standing over the free kick. Will be Todic, and he's caught that very hard, and the wall definitely was not 10 yards away when that was taken. He charged it as Todic was shooting, but the referee not calling it. Todic caught a hold of that one. But it would have to been something truly special to find the net. And it's hit long over the top. And Joppa is in the foot race, and he's lost out on it, and he's made a sliding tackle in there. And the referee has called in a penalty. He took a very long dramatic pause there, the referee, to call that one. He ran all the way to the spot, directly over it, left us in an agonising suspense. It did look like the right call though. Joppa just getting outpaced, and there's a wild tackle, and Eintracht have a chance to pull it back level again. Just that run by the referee alone, I think, is one worthy of the replays. It was about 10 seconds, and he waited till he was directly over the penalty spot before calling it. And the discussion is still going on the field. The number 7 who got tackled has limped off, but it is going to be a penalty. And the linesman now waving again over for the referee. And I think Joppa is still arguing, so maybe the linesman just talking to the referee about that. And he's given Joppa a yellow card as well, the referee. And it's going to be up to Dasic in the goal to keep this Sandzak lead. And that's the number 9 for Eintracht, who will take it. Referee just making sure everyone's on the edge of the box. Can Eintracht level this game? And it's hit wide! And Sandzak escape. And it was a wild penalty. Pulled it wide. They're making another change, Sandzak. Bringing off Jupper. And it looks like it's Selimovic who's come on. Pucci just putting his foot through it. But Vucic looked like he had a chance there. And Samanovic getting a tackle in, and referee calling that all on Sandzak again. Sandzak making another change. Sabovic rejoining proceedings. Samanovic taking a break. Sabovic, of course, 2 assists for his name already. Both the goals from Messiah Sekic. Well up there by Mirzahov. And Sabovic got a little push in the back there, the referee not calling. And he's been a little inconsistent, the referee, on those decisions. And it's taken early, and Sabovic is one-on-one, looking to cut inside. But the referee calling it back. It was Eintracht throw-in the first place. It's hit long by Pucci, and Sabovic setting it back to Harris, and he's putting it to Sekic, and Sekic's onside, and he's on a hat-trick, Sekic, and he's got it! A hat-trick for Messiah Sekic! And what a way to bounce back from last week. He missed a bounty last week, hit the bar, things just did not go his way, and he is back with a bang. A super hat-trick, and it is that man, number 10, Sabovic, again with the assist. 3 assists for Sabovic, 3 goals to Sekic, and Sandzak really in the driving seat now. And Eintracht will really be ruining that penalty miss just a few minutes before now. And it was great composure by Sekic there in front of the goal. Hey, Liam, if you're watching, shout out to Liam Dobson. Liam plays on a very talented 2010 PSU team called Bianconero. We've streamed a few times. And I love, Liam, your support for the live stream. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope, Liam, I know that you've become a bit of a fan of Missil FC. I hope that you tune in for that one at 4 PM. And here comes Sekic, chasing for a 4th. Keeper's out quickly though. And Mirza misjudged that a little bit, but Selimovic with his first touch there, getting a good tackle and overhit by Todic though. And Leo back to Papucci. And Leo, he's put on a very assured performance at left back. And Todic with a beautiful ball out to Haris Savovic. He just straight offside. And guys, just a reminder, do not go too far from your television sets. We'll be taking a quick break after this game, but at 4 p.m. we will be back with the Propane Field Missil FC, who just do not slow down with the goals. They've scored 12 goals in their first 3 games, and they're going to be facing off against Central Park Rangers, promotion rivals. And that promises to be a very exciting game. Here comes Eintracht though, pushing back through the middle, and Mirza getting a good tackle in. And Haris Savovic looking for that man Sekic again. It's read well, but Durek Savovic, the linesman was waving for a handball, but the referee overruling him. And Sekic winning the corner. About 30 minutes left in the game, and Sandzak on the ropes the start of the second half, and at 2-1 Eintracht won a penalty, but penalty is skewered wide, and Sandzak got the knives back out shortly afterwards. Messiah Sekic completing his hat-trick, and Sekic 5 goals now in 4 games. It's just that Eintracht's player down right now, and it looks like he is going to have to be substituted off. Whipped in by Jimmy at the near post, and Sekic on the volley. Caught it well, just didn't get the direction he wanted. And Eintracht looking to get a goal that could get them back in this game. Leo with an uncompromising tackle there. Here's Todic. Giving out to Jimmy. And Sekic. Just a low overhit by Jimmy. Durovic Savic doing a tackle and then clearing that ball onto the other field. Start running down the clock. A little early for time wasting, but still about 25 minutes left. Some little afters off the ball there. Are they going to touch it?
Oni traže da me izazivujete, se svađate, nemojte da radite.
And I think it's going to be an Eintracht free kick over there. It's whipped in. Pucci getting a head on it, and Jimmy will try and bring this away. Eintracht looking at the moment though like they're going to crash to their 4th defeat in a row. Selimovic, give it to Todic. Vuščević will chase that, but just a little overhit for him. Leo clearing it, but it's going to go out for Eintracht corner, and they're just having a little spell right now, Eintracht. Sandzak making another change. It's Bakovic coming on for Durovic Savic. Whip back in, and Mirza getting the head out. And Leo just misjudging that. They've got a little space on the right. Eintracht bent in, and Mirza getting another great defensive header on. And Sekic just going route one, asking a lot of his fellow attackers there though. And it looks like we now have Vuščević leading the line. Sekic on the right wing, Haris Savovic on the left, and Bakovic in the centre attacking midfield position. Sekic kept in, but it's back with Eintracht. That's a little loose by Selimovic, and they're looking over the top. Pucci and Mirza very quick though to just close that space off. They look like a pretty formidable pair, those two in the centre back. And there is a super pass by Ahmed Todic. And Savovic, he's cut in, he's into the box, he's through and goal, Savovic, around the keeper, and he's finished it, Savovic. And Sandzak are cruising now to the 3 points. Todic with an excellent pass out to Savovic. And Savic put one defender on the ground, and then he put the goalkeeper on the ground and just walked it in. And Sandzak are right back in. Sandzak are right back in this promotion race with this win. And Haris Savovic deserves that goal more than anyone else on the Sandzak team today. 3 assists as well. And he showed real quality there, the number 10 in front of the goal. And Eintracht's misery continues. You can see we've got the Missy LSC reserve starting to warm up there in the background. We won't be covering that game today, but we will be recovering the Missy LSC first team for a 4 PM kickoff against Central Park Rangers. About 15 minutes left in the game. And Leo getting a good hard tackle in there. Sandzak are going to make another set of changes. It's Selimovic coming off and Ahmed Todek, the two in the middle. We've got Medin Sekic coming on alongside Joppa. Looks like Amir Hot as well. And it's tossed in and Medin Sekic with an important first touch there, clearing from the 6-yard box. Hey, Almas, who's the left back now? Number 25. Ivanovic. Thank you. It's Asmir Ivanovic who's coming on the left side. Drilled long, but that's it with plenty of time to gather that. Getting out to Mirza Hot. And it was very a little bit of a hospital pass to Joppa there by Dashik, but Joppa did well with it, but it's lost there by Sekic. And they're coming back again, Eintracht. Giving in to Bakovic. And Sandzak just content just to slow this game down and just keep the ball right now. Vujovic was looking in behind then for Sekic again. That's a very poor pass by the left back, and Jimmy back with it. And Sandzak are just happy to just see the heat get taken out of this game. They got the goals they needed. But that's very loose there by Papucci. And Eintracht looking for through. Medin Sekic recovering well. And here's Vanovic. Just running away with that a bit. Need to be careful not to get too casual. Sandzak players. And Joppa, just a long cross up, but it's falling to Vujovic. looking at his right idea there to find Sekic, but intercepted. And Papucci with a very industrial tackle, but the referee not calling it. Sekic is through, and he's already got a hat-trick, Sekic. Papucci, the centre-back, continuing in the middle. He's going to look for him at the back post. It's into Harry Sabovic. Dinked in, and that is 5 for Sandzak. And they've been irresistible on the counter-attack in this second half. Papucci setting it all off, and then completing the finish. And it is those two again, Messiah Sekic and Harry Sabovic. Again, they've been involved in all 5 of Sandzak's goals. And Papucci may not get them off from centre-back, but he started with that ball about 60-70 yards away from the goal, kept his run, and great to see their new signing getting on the score sheet. And this win will propel Sandzak right up the table. Have to have another look, but I'd imagine they're 8th right now. Imagine probably get them to 5th or 6th on goal difference. Japa getting up, back with Medin Sekic, and Mirza Hoc is sticking his foot through that one. And Japa trying to set away Samanovic. And it looks like a good tackle there by some. Oh, just got a little bit of the man first, Samanovic. Eintracht coming down the left again, and he's going to take it. It's a decent strike, and it's just over the bar. Good effort by the number 9, and it's very comfortable for Sandzak now. But of course, it could have been a very different story with the way this second half started with that missed penalty for Eintracht. They could have brought that back to 2-2. Eintracht. The dimension of the whole game would have looked very different. But as it is, Sandzak are cruising. About 10 minutes left on the clock. And Bakovic is looking very hungry still. Still think he feels like he has a point to prove on this side. He certainly shows a lot of energy. Okay, great to see him get his chance on the score sheet. Long and Papucci invigorated by his goal all over that one. That pass was a little loose to Bakovic. That's given out right to their winger. And number 9 is going to have another effort here. Mirza Hoc getting his body in the way. And it's going to be another strike, and Dashik getting down well there. You read the striker's intentions well. He's already waiting for that ball in the corner. Here's Ivanovic. Giving it out to Vucetovic. And there's a loose pass there, and Vucetovic just got caught a little bit late. And Sandzak coach Kemohot will be so pleased with how Sandzak responded. As Vucetovic, who's just picked up that yellow, referee saying repeated fouls. But it was such a miserable Saturday night last week for Sandzak, losing 3-0 to Japan. And captain of the night, Kojic, getting a red card. They've responded really well, the Bosnian side, this week. Look, compact in the back, and it's been 5 goals of really good quality. And of course a hat-trick for Messiah Sekic, who has not dwelled on his missed penalty from last week. And it's been a really terrific display by Messiah Sekic. He's getting a well-deserved rest right now on the bench. Free kick finally being taken, and Mirza clearing that. And it's a little looser touch there. Semanovic was very close to getting a foot on that, and there was no one left in between the goal. It's loose though, and it's Bakovic working out to Harasabovic. And Papucci, as he was trying to storm through the middle, just getting clipped on the heels. And Eintracht defender doing well there, just to wriggle away from Vucevic. Sandzak just knocking around casually now. Switched out to Jimmy. And Jimmy looking in for the back post. No one on the Sandzak centre forward line had really taken the gamble. And Ivanovic with a very tough tackle there, and there's got some afters off the ball, and the referee stopping play. There's a big man, the left back Ivanovic, and he used his full weight in that tackle, but it was a fair one. And Sandzak making another change. Medin Sekic coming off, and Salimovic slotting back into that central midfield alongside Joppa. Played out to the winger. And he's looking to feed in. And he just got a little clip there on his heels, Papucci. And really enjoying Sandzak announcer over there on his microphone. And he's calling out subs to the referee there. And it's Dubravik Savic who's coming back on. He's in the centre attacking midfield position, and Bakovic has moved to centre forward. And it's loose, and here's Salimovic giving it to Semanovic. Nice feet by Semanovic, and he's going to set away Harasabovic on the left. That's a good ball out by Savic to Jimmy. And Salimovic setting in Jimmy behind. It's a nice ball. And Jimmy winning a corner there. That's bent in by Jimmy, the near post. Bounce around, and Mirza hot, getting a volley net. And he got caught after the tackle, but the referee calling it the other way. Messias Sekic is back on the left, and he's still looking as hungry as ever, closing it down well. And Durosavic. And he's looking over the top, some out of it, back for Durosavic. Shepherded out, but it's going to be a corner kick. And we are in the final 5 minutes of this game. And Sandzak getting exactly the result they needed. Let's play that to Papucci, and he's whipped in Papucci, and wasn't the ball he's looking for, gone into the side netting. And Ivanovic with another good tackle there. Nice. Out for a corner for Eintracht. Taking it short. And Ivanovic, and now he's looked like an absolute rock since coming on a left back. Winning that ball. And there is the final whistle. Sandzak bouncing back from last weekend in style. 5-1 winners. A hat-trick from Messias Sekic. 3 assists and a goal for Harasovic. Oh, sorry, 4 assists for Harasovic. Harasovic in every single goal involved. And Papucci even getting on up at the end. Guys, we're going to try and get some interviews from the Sandzak players. Don't go anywhere. And then just remind you, at 4 PM we will be back for Misil FC facing off against Central Park Rangers in a promotion battle. We're going to go over, guys, and see if we can get some Sandzak interviews right now. So stick around. Can we get Harris and Messias Sekic? We'll come over. We'll come on the touchline over here. Okay. Messi. Alright. Yeah, I'll come over. I'll go. Thanks for supporting the live stream. Alright. You want as well, coach? You want to come to the interview? What was your first name again? Andy's, okay. Let me know when you're ready, Jacob. Do you want to get it a little bit lower so it's eye height? There we go. Okay. All right. We're going to start. All right. I'm here with Coach Addis stepping in for the suspended Kemahot. Addis, what a way to bounce back from last week.
Definitely, we're happy with our guys. They play so much better, score 5 goals. Very happy with the performance.
What do you think was the difference this week compared to last weekend?
The passion was there, the communication, the team was, I feel like we had a couple meetings after the last game, so definitely showed on the pitch. They improved. The communication is so much better. We took our chances. Last time we missed a few chances. This time we scored every chance. So I think that was the main difference this game.
And Haris Sabovic involved in every single goal. What does he give you up front?
I told him halftime, this is your best game this season so far I've seen him play. Definitely. I give it to our guys. A lot of them. Messi scored 3 goals. Haris involved in every goal. And I give it to them. A lot of those guys are also fasting today. So not easy time to play for them. They gave us their all. So they're happy with the performance overall.
Certainly couldn't tell they're fasting. They look very high energy and very impressive. And so, I mean, that result puts you back in the promotion race again. Do you guys still fancy getting in that top 3?
Definitely. We are in the top 3, God willing, first division. So we'll see. We made a few errors last couple games, but we're there, I think. We have a good team. We're improving constantly, and I think we are contenders.
All right. Well, Coach Addis, great win today. Thank you so much. It was great watching you guys, and excited to see you guys out there again.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We were hoping to get Masai Sekic or Haris Sabovic for an interview, but it looks like they're feeling a little camera shy. We'll just give them 1 sec to see if they're going to come over. But I think probably not. All right, we're going to call it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be back at 4 p.m. for Missy LFC against Central Park Rangers. Okay. All right, take care, guys. So we're going to be back, guys, at 4 p.m. for Missy LFC against Central Park Rangers in a promotion battle. Do not miss it. There's going to be a lot of goals, I can guarantee you that. And we will see you soon.